I'm Mary Romney Shaw, and I'm here at Mauthausen because my father was a prisoner here. He was a prisoner here from 1944 until 1945 when the camp was liberated. He was a Dutch national from St. Martin, the island of St. Martin in the Caribbean. The way he became ensnared in the war was that he was a merchant sailor, and he was sailing on a ship that started in Cardiff in Wales, and it was on its way to Greece. And when it reached the area between Tunisia and Sicily, it struck a floating mine. A mine, as you know, is an explosive device. And when it struck the mine, it sank. But the crew was rescued by a ship from the Italian Navy. So when the Italian Navy ship rescued the crew, including my father, that is how he became a political prisoner in Italy. So for the next 4 years, from 1940 to 1944, he was a political prisoner in Italy. And then in 1944, when the Germans came through Italy and took all the prisoners in the Italian camp system to the concentration camps in the German-controlled areas, that was how my father became a prisoner here at Mauthausen. And he was able to survive partly because he was not assigned to work in the quarry, and also because of his knowledge of languages. Prisoners with language skills were often allowed to live longer than others because they could be used as interpreters. That was the case with my father. My father witnessed the destruction of human life every day that he was here at Mauthausen, which was almost a year, as I say. And that traumatized him deeply to the point where he was virtually silent about the experience for over 40 years. But finally, after more than 20 years of trying, I was able to convince him to start talking about his experience here at Mauthausen. And I recorded what he said in oral history. And that's how I know something about what happened to him here. I'm sure that he only told me approximately the tip of the iceberg, but he told me a lot about his experiences here. And it was truly an experience that will make you appreciate democracy, and it will encourage you to fight against fascism and repression, all forms of repression. So I'm very, very grateful to be here at the celebration of the liberation of the camp today, and very grateful to the wonderful people at the American Embassy. So thank you very much for your interest in my father's story.